What is up, 1320 fans? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another episode of 1320 Garages. Today, we are in Bradenton, Florida, checking out a garage and a collection of a good friend of ours. You guys know him from the Cleetus McFarland YouTube channel.
Oh, Sam's gonna have to buff that, baby. Sam, you see this? You're gonna have to buff that out. George, did you do that?
Sam Lankford.
Sam Lankford. I'm excited for this one. You guys all know Sam. He's got quite the collection, a lot of cool cars. Let's go check him out right now.
Well,
Sam!
hey guys,
how we
man,
doing?
my name is Sam Lankford and welcome to my garage. Come on in here.
Thank you, sir, very
Come
much.
on in here. Good to see you guys. Great to see you guys.
Good to see you. It's so fun. It's just it's such a fun car. Tell us a little about the garage, real quick, while we just got in here. How big is this thing? What are we looking at?
It's a 50 by 80,
okay.
which, you know, naturally I always build them too small. And you go back and you say, well, I wish that thing had been 100 by 100, but you have to go within the county guidelines. So it's a 50 by 80. I say just a 50 by 80, but there's a lot of room in here. But now it's full, you know, lots of cars, but they all operate. They all operate.
They all work.
They all work, yeah.
Okay. You got like a machine shop over here. Walk us around here. What we got here?
Let me give you an idea about this table. Look at this table. It's an 1.8" boilerplate.
Holy shit, how much does the table weigh?
I mean, that thing is heavy. It is heavy. That's my assembly table, if you will. A lot of junk on it right now. Cleaning machine. Of course, a lathe. And I've got another one down at the house. It's a little machine shop down there. Cut-off saw. And this is a 3-phase cut-off saw. And
this is a full-on machine.
Pride and joy. Pride and joy.
Pride and joy.
It's only a 3-phase. It's only a 3-phase. I say a 3-phase. It's only a 3-axis on it, but I still love it. I mean, this is you know, you always say, I'd like to have one of those things. So that's what I said. You know, I just went and got one.
That's what car guys say their whole lives. They're like, you know, if I just had a CNC machine, I could do all that
there
stuff.
It is.
Like, well,
so
you have one.
Now here.
What's in the crate?
Well.
Oh my goodness.
Now this is the engine and transmission for the 55 project. And it's a 21 Camaro LT engine with a 10-speed. And then I've got the frame for it sitting over there, what Roadster Shop made, and I'll show you that. And this is my main project right now.
Gotcha.
You know, I've got way too many going on, but this is the main project right now is a 55.
Oh, this is your chassis. I'm so jealous of this
Now
thing.
there is here's the chassis for the 55. Of course, it's got the rack and pinion steering. It's dropped down probably 3.5 to 4 inches from what stock height is on the front engine.
Okay.
I've seen that guy somewhere before. He's an old guy, but I've seen him somewhere before. And look, and sitting in here, and there is a 4-link setup with it, with a 9-inch, and it's got all the brakes run. It's going to have TBM calipers and all put on it, and there it is, ready to go for the frame.
So the 55. What's the timeline on this one right here?
Well, I want to have it in 25. This is to be a running to go into drag and drives in 25.
Okay.
Now here, block machine here, and then of course for heads and stuff, head in here, clamp it shut.
Is there anything you can't machine here?
No, about most of it can, yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah, yeah. And actually down at the house, and we'll look at it later, is a mini machine shop down there.
We were in there when you did your story.
And it got the welders down there. That's
yeah,
where the welders
we'll go
are.
over that. So you've got a whole machine shop, even more than this, back at the house.
And see, that way you know I don't have a wife on the thing, because she'd be like, all that stuff's got to go. You know? So what are you doing with the machine shop in the house? Well, these guys here, you got to put a plug in for them. Those guys are great.
I'm
telling
jealous.
you, those guys
I've
are
been doing
great.
a few shops with the bolts and nuts guys, and this is a dream setup.
Those guys are, I'm telling you, they're fantastic on it. And everybody you need to clutter the workbench on your toolbox so you can't work up there, you know. So that's why you have to go to your work table. So you keep this cluttered so you can't work up there. And the same on all of them. And I just got that toolbox there, so it's not cluttered yet, but it will be. Just give it enough time. But now I've got to show you this one.
You got
You know, I like pliers, you know, because you never know when you're going to need pliers. You know?
Right. Yeah.
Well,
you have a specialty pair here. Oh my gosh.
I mean, you just never know when you're going to need maybe a special set of pliers or whatever on it. And then if you can't find it there, well, not that one. Here.
Now you're just flexing on us over here,
is the
Sam.
backup for him. So now they say, why do you need all of those?
If you need 8 vice grips on
If you
one
need-
project,
Okay,
Sam's
so
got you
let's
covered.
snap all these together here on the thing. So anyway, it's I don't know. You get started on it and you don't know when to stop.
All right, now that we've gone over the whole shop and all your tools and all that, tell me about the cars. Let's start here in the corner. What do we got here? El Camino.
You know, this is back in the day. Get this. Chevrolet couldn't make up their mind if they wanted to call it an El Camino or a Chevelle. And that's the way
They put it on both?
That's the way it's badged, yeah.
Huh.
What is it? Is it Chevelle or an El Camino? And then in later years, they just went strictly El Camino.
Right.
But this is a 64 model. Now, I did modify it a little bit. A hot rodder can't leave nothing alone, okay?
No.
So
Okay.
everything needs a big block,
big
you know?
block, big block.
Now that's just the cover here. It's actually a 427, and it's got a rock crusher 4-speed in it. And then
Orange truck. What do we got here?
that was you start these projects and you think, this is what I want to do, you know. And then by the time you get it done, you think, man, I don't think I want this thing anymore. So now but it's all done, and now it's up, it needs another home. It needs another home.
What's the setup on this? What year is it?
It's a 65.
65.
And it's got a 350, a built 350 with a 350 transmission in it. You seen this guy before?
I have. Okay. I love the C5 Z06. What's the setup? Is this a Lingenfelter car? Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure is.
What's the engine setup? What did they put in these?
It's
things?
Some of those had the 427 with the twin turbos,
Right.
which that one has, and it's not the fastest thing in the world because the turbos are pretty small, but it's fast enough to get you in trouble and get you a ticket.
How much power does it make?
Probably in the 8 or 850 range, something
Okay.
like that, which that's enough, you know. I've had that thing now, oh gosh, 16, 17 years now.
Really?
Yeah, it's one of the family.
Nice. The second gen Lightnings they're one of my favorites, I gotta say.
And for what it is, it does just fine.
Is it completely
But-
stock right now?
Oh, it's a completely stock unit, but it ain't
this
gonna be
has
for
that
long.
Whipple
But it
over
ain't gonna
there.
be for long because that
Yeah.
other Whipple's going on over there. Oh yes.
What
yeah.
kind of power is it going to make with the Whipple?
I'm gonna guess somewhere in the 450 to 5, something like that.
Okay.
Probably maybe a little more, but I think it's going to safely say in that
How long
range.
you had this one?
10 years, 10 and a half. Yeah,
Okay.
long time.
What is this? A Buick?
Yeah, a Buick Grand National, and they're like I call them. They're all needy children. They all need something.
What have you done to this one?
I haven't done anything but straighten up the paint a little bit, and it could use some more paint.
You have a stock car?
Well, I got 2 of them actually.
I'll try not to tell anybody. Now, this black truck, is this the daily currently?
Oh, there's my daily right there.
Let's go take a
right
look
there.
at this thing.
As James Towle says, don't mod your daily. So I don't. I bought this one new in 2000. Pardon the dust on it. I've been over to the light show, and it's pretty dusty over there. But I bought it new in 2000, and it's got,
Does that say 750,000?
yeah,
750,648 miles.
yeah.
Are you serious?
That's what it is, yeah. Yeah, like
This
I said,
is
like I said,
strangely clean for the miles.
I bought it new, you know, actually at the end of 99, and when it was just coming out with the 2000s, and bought it, used it forever as a company car for my company, and oh my! But if it fell down today, it owes me nothing. It's been a good service. She's a little dirty right now, but
How many motors have you gone through?
no, that's the motor for it. That's what it came with.
That is the original motor? in it?
Yeah, right there.
What
right
about
there.
transmission?
I put one in at
Is it a
125.
60 or an 80?
60. Yeah.
And
It's
that
still
one's-
in there.
That one's lasted the past
Still in there.
600,000?
Now, it may not back up on the thing, but it's still in there now.
Is it a 4.8 or 5.3?
5.3.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I mean, for what it is, it does fine. You know?
That's amazing. When it hits 1 million, you got to let the boys turbo it. And then you guys blow it up on the
yeah,
dyno.
blow it up on the dyno. Boom.
All right, I think we've talked about most of the cars in here except for the truck, and we're not even done with all your cars. You got a few more outside.
Uh-huh.
What's the deal with this? Is just your F-150 work truck, right?
This is the work truck here, and completely stock. Well, outside, okay. I mean, that's stock tires and wheels. And people are saying, why don't you lower this thing? I just got by UPS down at the house the lowering kit for it.
Well, I like how sleeper this is. This a Coyote 10-speed car?
How'd you know that?
I think I might have seen it on Sick Week or something. We'll dig into this a little more later.
All
Let's
right.
go take a look at what's outside.
Come on outside. Now, out here, now you say a stock car, there is one right there.
The
That
Supra
one is
stock?
stock. Yeah, that one's stock. Yeah.
Those wheels are aftermarket, sir.
Well, no, I mean I'm talking about the drivetrain.
Okay.
But I do have the wheels for it.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You
I do have the wheels for it. Yeah.
What year is the Supra? What are we looking at? Come on
96.
over.
96. Come on.
We got a 96.
Mm-hmm.
How long you had this one?
2 years. A little
Okay.
over 2 years. Yeah. And it's one I always wanted me. I had one before, a 94 with the T-top, and I sold it. And as it was going out the driveway, I thought, why did I sell that? It was not mean to me. Why did I get rid of it? So I said, I'll get me another one back. Now here it is. So, and now there's the fun car, the fun truck, fun car. I've had that one. 9 years. Yeah, 9 years.
Really?
Yeah, I've had it for a while. Now it ain't stock, but it's been well kept.
What year is this one?
99,
Okay.
and there's nothing been replaced in here.
All original interior?
All original interior.
Jeez, how many miles are on it?
70,000.
Okay.
It is different up here. Would you look at that?
Oh, Sam.
Got its own air conditioner up here. Yeah, there it is, right there. Well,
Yeah, it's got a blow dryer up there. It's
Yeah.
very nice. Very nice.
it's got a little induction there for air conditioning going inside. You know, when you take it from your air conditioning unit, going through your
Yes,
and
sir.
put it into the inside.
Sure, this
so
thing cools down real nicely.
cools
on the
down
road.
nicely, sure does. Huh? And there it is.
I feel like we're going to talk about this one a little bit more later.
Yeah, it'll have to go. It's got to go to Mexico. Yeah. It has to go to Mexico.
Okay, the outdoor cars.
You know,
Real quick,
these
what
are
do
the
we got
ones that
over
live
here?
outside. That's another tow truck. It's a gasoline tow truck, whereas the diesel inside, and it's a 2500. Then the Mustang behind it, that's the one that Ford engine goes in there, the Coyote
That
engine.
Coyote, okay.
Burnout car there sitting in the middle,
Okay.
and rat rod truck sitting over here. So they're just fun cars, but they have to live outside. These have to live outside.
Those are your outdoor.
They don't get to stay inside. No, they long to do it sometimes. Oh, please, could we go in? No.
So
you're
you
not
have
going.
garage cars, you have house cars, which I believe the Supra and SC
Yeah,
are.
yeah. These get to live down at the house.
They,
yeah.
they get to live at the house, and
Yeah.
then you have the outdoor cars.
And these are outdoor cars.
Gotcha.
Yeah, these are like, you guys are staying out. Well, it rains on us out here. Well, you're okay. You're okay. So that's what we have.
Now, let's take out your top three. What's your number three? What car?
Well, let's see. Number 3 would be, it's hard to rank them. I'd say, here would be 3.
Okay. Well, don't tell us 2 or 1 yet.
Okay.
Let's take number 3 out. We'll talk a little bit more
All right,
about
let's
this
do
and
that.
come back
Let's
and
do
take
that.
2 and 1 out.
Let's
All
do
right, let's go.
And then, when we caption it off, I'll take you and show you the Trailer Queen, the one that's up for sale.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll show you that one.
Okay.
I haven't showed it to hardly anybody.
All right, guys, before we take out Sam's top 3 cars, we're going to go to inside of his actual house where he's got a literal machine shop laid out. Literally, you can tell the man is single.
Yeah, this is the lowering kit for the F-150.
Okay. You're just like every other parts guy. You got parts that just in
Parts
boxes
all over the place.
all over the place.
They're everywhere.
And you have a toolbox in the back there.
Now, who's got a toolbox in their house? You know, if you had a wife, she'd say, what is that doing in here? That'd be the first thing to go.
It's Miami blue too, so at least
Yeah.
it's good
That
color.
would be the first thing to go. She'd say, that's got to get out of here. Well, you know, the toolbox is here before you came, so let's just leave the toolbox. Yes. And I got plenty to drink in the refrigerator if you guys want something to drink. There's water, there's tea, there's
Well, I appreciate it.
Cokes, there's whatever you want. Now here's the house machine
Oh
shop.
my goodness.
So now it's compact, okay? But hey, if it's just one person, you've not got an audience out
This
here.
is a literal machine shop out
This
here.
is the one. Like I say, when you're going to do engine assembly and that sort of thing, here's where you do it.
So what machines do you have in here that you don't have out there?
Well, the size of that lathe, for one, I mean, it's this the 18 by 60 means you can swing an 18-inch part, and it can be 60 inches long.
Oh wow.
That's pretty big. And put this thing in here. Oh my, whew, that's a task. I don't want to be the one that takes it back out. And you've got a little mini paint booth here. Of course, everybody has to have a sandblaster. I got one back there and
Yes,
one
sir.
up
Yes,
here.
sir.
Speed lathe over there.
And then a bunch of welders.
Lots of welders, yeah, for about any kind of occasion, and welding table for it. Plenty of tools over there in that cabinet, you know, measuring tools and the sort of thing. So there's a bunch of them in there. A surface grinder. This is made by Boyer Schultz here, and everybody's got to have a Dake Arbor press. And there's another surface grinder over there made by, that one's a Chevalier. And a couple of drill presses. 110 and 220, that one is, huh? And
then you make your own ammunition?
oh yeah, you got, you know, you never know. You know, it's just got all your reloading stuff right here. And okay, this simulates your chamber. So there's a cartridge, and it goes.
Mm-hmm.
And there's the no-go side.
Gotcha.
Pretty close, within a few tenths. And this little piece right here, see if it's out around on your cartridge here, just run it through here.
It'll round it out for you.
And it rounds it out.
Nice.
But then your final product is going to be here. And I mentioned to you guys a little while ago about I only had the one trailer queen.
Uh-huh.
Come on back and I'll show it to you.
Oh, you keep it in a hidden compartment?
Yeah, it's hidden out here. And there it is.
69?
69, yeah.
69.
A real Z28. And it has...
How many miles are on it?
This is a low miler. It's 52 or 53.
1,000, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I hope you weren't stopping at 52, 53
Oh, no,
miles.
Oh, no. If it had that, there'd be lots of people over here lined up to take it. I mean, it's a real car. You know, there's no cloning to it.
So this is the Garage Queen that's up for sale.
This one is up for sale. This can go into, it's a needy little child. It's going to another home. Even got an old-fashioned radio. Get this. Look at this. And it even works. The thing's probably as old as I am, you know? Yeah, it's got some age on it. Probably not as old as me, but pretty close. Yeah.
What model year are you?
Model year 45.
45
Yeah.
model year. Gotcha. Good year. Good year.
45 model year, yeah.
All right. Well, let's go take out your 99 model year.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's roll. I think it sounds pretty rowdy.
Well, it sounds that, but it's not bad. Not bad at all.
This thing's got AC that works?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. Good feeling. Isn't it something?
That's cold.
How about that?
So this is a 99?
99 SC300, and the SC300s came with the 2JZ, and then the SC400 came with the small V8.
Uh-huh.
Which, you know, if you bought the 300, it's like, oh, we couldn't afford the 400. Oh, no. Now this thing has got right here. You can dial the horsepower with it.
Oh,
there,
wow.
right there. Yeah.
So what's first of all, who built this thing?
Oh, induction performance.
Okay.
Victor
built it.
Yeah.
Okay. And what is the setup on this thing?
It's just a single. I say just. She's a little reinforced on the bottom end. Of course, it's what he said he was going to do. And this one he fixed where he said, if you want to go to a bigger turbo, just put the bigger turbo on it. And I said, really? He said, oh yeah, you've got everything built around it where you can go to a bigger turbo.
And does it make 800 turned all the way up, or is that?
And that probably makes, I'd say probably 850 turned up.
Really? This feels like a completely stock car.
And you just drive it down the road, it's like, okay.
This a Sunday cruiser? Is this the fun car you take out every once in a while? Is cars and coffee?
This is your Sunday cruiser, coffee and cars thing, and I may take it on drag and drive.
Okay.
It'll either be the truck or this one. I'm not sure.
That
But this one,
150?
yeah, but this one here's got all the luxury. Of course, the truck does too. You know, you want AC, turn on AC. You want heat, turn on the heat. You know?
This thing still feels like a luxury car. This is ridiculously nice.
Oh my!
This thing's fun, I can tell.
Oh, it's just a fun car, you know, just a fun car.
It just picks up and gets mad when you want it
Oh,
to.
yeah. Whenever you tell, okay, get mad, and it's like, okay, good, let's get mad.
Did you buy this completely stock and then take it to
Oh
Victor?
yeah, completely stock on it.
Where did you find a cream puff like this?
There was a lady had bought it new. She lived in Sarasota, and she traded it into the Lexus dealership down there. And I knew the guys there because they use their products there. This guy called me and he said, "Hey, we got in a SC300. I know you've been looking for one." And he said, "This is pretty nice." The lady owned it, and it had a heater hose come loose on the interstate, and said she wanted to get rid of the car. And I said, "Say no more. I'll be right there." Yeah.
The interior's so clean on it. I haven't seen a Lexus this clean since '99 when it came out.
Yeah, when it came out.
So why is this your number 3 out of all the cars you have?
It's tame, I guess.
It's a sleeper.
It's
But I feel like a lot of your
sleeper
cars
car.
are sleepers.
Most of my stuff is, you know, because I don't like flashy stuff on it, you know, because flashy stuff just gives it away, you know, as to what it is. Well, no, we'll have to dial the horsepower up here.
Oh.
So let's take
Gonna turn it up a little bit?
we'll turn it up there.
Is that a boost controller or what is that
Yeah,
exactly?
yeah, it's just technically a boost controller.
It's so fun!
It's just
It makes all the right noises. All the right noises.
Right there, you know. So
That is awesome.
to me, it's just a fun car, you know.
Oh yeah.
Because it got no markings or nothing on it to tell you that, you know, none of that, hey, look at me type stuff, you know.
It does everything right.
Oh my, it just,
You said this got upgraded brakes, so would this have just
Yeah.
like Supra upgraded brakes basically?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
oh my. But ain't it fun, huh? Ain't it fun? Oh my.
I like this car a lot.
But with these tires now, when you've got the regular tires on it,
Oh, I'm sure it blows them right
oh,
off.
it is all over the place. It is a handful. And with these slicks on it, it'll hold down pretty good. There we are.
Well, Sam, thank you for the drive in the
Sure.
SC.
Hey,
Let's go check out number 2. Whatever's number 2 is on your list.
let's take the stock too.
The stock 2.
The stock.
Okay. This thing sounds nice.
And we've even got AC in this one here.
Is there a car you don't have AC in?
No, even the AC works in the Buick. Oh yeah.
What year is the Supra?
This year's a '96, and has it's a stock car. And people say, oh, yes, it's a completely stock car, because right now, used to the modifieds brought more now than the completely stock ones bring more.
Oh, yeah.
For sale. Oh yeah.
This is like, right now, this era is like turning into the muscle cars in the 90s when all those guys bought
Yeah.
their dream cars from when they were kids. How many miles are on this one?
And this one has 51,578. Yeah.
And how long you had this one?
Wow. 2.5 years now.
Okay.
Yeah, 2.5.
Okay. Did you get this one from Victor?
Yeah, sure did.
This
sure
is
did.
just a cream puff you had laying around?
And he told me, I tried to buy it for years, and he'd always say, no, I've really got that one for me. I'm going to keep it. So I asked him, and he says, if I sell it to you, can I have first right of refusal if you ever sell it? And I said, sure. I said, I'll even sign it if you want me to. No need to. He said, I'll do it. I said, all right, that's what we'll do.
So is this just another Sunday cruiser, or
Just
why do you
another
have?
Sunday cruiser? And it's one to take to car shows, to take to Cars and Coffee, and most everybody comes over and they say, "Hey, has it got a single on it?" No. Oh.
Is it a turbo?
Yeah, it got the little bitty turbo.
It's got the little bitty
From the
twins
factory,
on it.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
little bitty twins.
It's got that 90s speed to it.
Yeah, it's just a quiet car,
So out of all your cars, why is this one number 2 on the list?
I guess because it's so docile. I mean, it's not.
It's just it's completely stock other than the little
completely stock,
exhaust.
just a little bit of exhaust on it, and it does what it's supposed to, and it's just a good servant. It sits there and says, "Okay, we're going out today." Yeah, we're going out today. Okay.
It doesn't give you too much drama, and
No.
it's a car that basically anybody at a gas station or Cars and Coffee is going to come up and look at.
Oh yeah, all the race car guys. You need to put a single on it. Say, no. If you want to foot the bill, we can talk about it. I mean, for what it is,
It sounds so good too. It makes the right noises.
for what it is, it just does fine. But you know, a lot could be done to this one. But I don't know. I kind of like to leave it just completely stock. And we just think it's a '96 car, and this is the way you could buy it, like right here.
It's pretty amazing, honestly, that almost 30 years ago, this was what you could roll out of the dealership with. There isn't even like any like paint wore off the buttons or nothing.
It's just,
This is
oh my,
crazy. Well, thank you for the ride. And
oh,
Super
happy
Sam.
to. That's what it's all about.
And I have a feeling the truck is what's next for
The
us.
truck is next, and
Awesome.
it's
A
got
little bit of fun.
got a little bit of fun in it. Got a little bit of fun built into it. And feel it. Even got to work in AC.
Oh yeah, it
Yeah.
does. All right, Sam. This is your. Was it? What year is it? Brand new?
23.
23.
Yeah.
Okay, it's pretty new.
And she got 5,100 miles on it.
Now this is their work truck, which is
Yeah.
for some reason popular in the street truck community these days.
Oh, these things are, you know, they call it a work truck, but you know, this is the, yeah.
It puts in some good work, I'll tell you that. So this one
As far as that, does it work well on the street? Oh, yeah, yeah.
So this is a F-150 Coyote V8.
Yeah, with the 10-speed.
Regular cab, short box.
Uh-huh.
With a 10-speed and 4-wheel drive.
Yeah.
And then this one also has a Whipple on top of that.
Oh,
right?
yeah. And
What Whipple is it? Do you know?
2.9, is that correct?
Okay.
Yeah.
2.9 liter.
I think it's 2.9.
Okay.
And right there's the magic.
Oh, the 4-wheel drive
Yeah,
switch.
that little 4H right there.
So does it have? Is it still stock 10-speed stock transfer case and all that stuff too?
Yeah, it's the way it is right here.
And how much power does it make right now? With the Whipple.
Probably 650, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a fun little truck.
Maybe not quite that, but it'd be pretty close to that. Yeah. And you know, it's got the truck suspension, so it kind of wobbles around a little bit.
It is funny because we are really high up. It feels
yeah.
like we're super high up right now.
I mean, you know, it's squirrely feeling, but
It is a little bit.
because it's just but when you drop it down, it tightens up the suspension a lot on it. Yeah. And this one's like always, it's right there, just waiting on you to call on it. You know, saying you're sending under 2,000, you run that 70, and then when you.
And with that 10-speed, it always just finds a gear where
It just
power is
finds
going
it
to
a
be
gear
there.
and goes on again.
That's so good. It's such a good setup on these things. Chevrolet, you're right. Chevrolet really missed the.
Chevrolet missed the boat on it.
Yeah,
I
they
was
missed the boat for sure. Oh, 4 wheels locked are in.
Uh-huh.
Here we go. Traction control.
And that traction control.
There we go.
Is that thing fun or what? Oh, man.
It's so usable too.
It's
It's like let's just get off the line and beat the other guy off the line.
That's telling you, when I go downtown a lot of times, you'll see somebody, if I give them a nod, and they're like, yeah, old guy in a truck. Okay.
Old guy
And when
thinks he's got
when
something
they nod
for
back
you.
at you, you know, then you just reach over here like this, you know, and they can't see, so you just hit the 4-wheel drive button. It's like, okay, yeah, all right. And then when the light changes, boom. And like, that's what I like about here. When you're sitting here and you get them a nod and you're looking, it's like, okay. Oh.
It's so fun. It's just it's such a fun car.
And that's what I like about it. It's like I like to do it when if a guy's in there with his gal and see it. Now, for James, what James would be doing was this. James had out here and he'd go. That's James. You can probably get an idea why it's the number one. You know.
Oh yeah.
It's just man. And it always aims to please, you know. So I tell them, I say, I'll keep your oil change and everything, you know. Don't worry, I'll keep your maintenance up on you.
So it's safe to say that your number one can change at any given time, depending
yeah.
on what you build, what's here.
Oh yeah.
I was actually surprised to hear you say that the Corvette was the car you've had the longest. I figured you'd have...
that Corvette that thing has been in my stable since, I guess it's year 17, yeah. When you come back, I want you to ride in it.
Okay.
Because it's extremely unpredictable.
Well, Sam, thank you for having Whitty and myself out here to your garage, show us all your cars, and going for a ride in all of your cars.
It's been my pleasure, okay? Get things straight here.
We hit you up a couple weeks ago. We appreciate you letting us take up your whole day and everything. What else what's next for your collection?
Well, and you can put this on film. Everybody has a dream car.
Right.
Or two. Now, I do have two. The Cadillac Blackwing.
Okay, he wants a Blackwing. Okay.
And
Kyle's got one. We'll send Kyle's to you.
And the ultimate is an R8 twin turbo.
2017 and up, you said.
2017 and up. That is if you're looking for the top of the shelf, there you go. I don't want a Bugatti and all that stuff. It don't interest me much or anything. But the R8,
Bugatti's on the table. He just doesn't want it. He wants the twin turbo R8.
I want that twin turbo R8. These things are just, man. One of these guys are going that orange truck.
Yes, sir.
Will be moved.
Now and that 55 will be done.
55 will be done in 25. And then one of these children over here, the Supra, or one of the two children over will have to give up space because the R8 will have to reside down here.
Oh, the R8's going to kick one of them out.
Oh, it's going to kick one of them out.
Okay.
So they'll just have to decide amongst themselves which one. It's you. No, it's you. Well, the R8's going to drive up in the driveway and say, okay, one of you got to go because I'm staying down here. All right, that's what we're going to do. I want to thank you guys personally, very, very,
thank you,
very
Mr.
much.
Sam. Appreciate it, sir.
Because to me, you guys are, in what you do and what you do for the industry, you're top shelf stuff.
Well, thank you.
Keep it up, buddy. Keep it up.
Thank you very much.
When they say 1320, I say, all right, it's going to be done right. It's going to be done right. And you guys do. I mean, you do it right.
Thank you.
When you go to do a job, you do it and do it right. And it's like, okay.
Well, hopefully you guys liked the video. We liked coming out here and spending all the day with you. We could listen to you tell stories all day, but nobody has time to watch a 10-hour episode. So.
Well, the invite is for you to come back,
okay.
And especially for riding the R8, riding the Corvette, and then we'll move the positions around a little bit and say, okay, which one is now? Of course, R8's going to take #1 slot. You know that. Sorry, buddy.
You got yourself a deal.
All right.
We'll come back next year.
Okay, great.
All right, guys. If there's a garage that you think we need to check out, put it in the comments below. Until next time, we'll see you in the next video.